Hello, sports fans, and welcome to the Scott Sports 101 Tribe recap show from last night's game and a preview of tonight's Tribe Tigers game here at Progressive Field. We're going to get to all that. But first, here is today's Scott Sports 101 Major League Baseball trivia question. On July 4th, 1960, which Hall of Fame Yankee great hit a first inning 3-run home run for his 300th in his career? And I will have the answer later in the podcast. The Tribe won their 6th in a row last night, and the Tribe won their 6th in a row last night over the Pirates at PNC Park. They beat the Pirates 2-0, and they got their second 3-game sweep of the season, and the Tribe now has a 3-game win streak. Shane Bieber gets his 5th win and goes to 5-0, and the Tribe has now won 8 straight. Bieber had 11 strikeouts and no walks in tonight's game, and Shane Bieber once again was fantastic last night. Bieber went 6 innings, gave up 6 hits, and had 11 strikeouts and no walks, as I just mentioned. Then Sandy Alomar Jr., who was filling in for Terry Francona once again, he put the bullpen to work. Oliver Perez came on in the 6th, gave up 1 hit and had 1 strikeout. Nick Wittengren came on in the 7th, had a 1-2-3 inning. James Karinchak came on in the 8th, had 1 bean at bat, and had 2 strikeouts actually 1 strikeout in the 8th. Had 2 strikeouts in the 8th, excuse me. And Karinchak started out pitching the 9th, and he got the first one but wasn't able to get the last 2. So Brad Hand came on and replaced him, and Brad Hand nailed it, and he got the save as the Tribe got their second 3-game sweep of the season, and now has a 6-game win streak by winning 2-0 last night, as I mentioned. The Tribe's only 2 runs came in the 2nd inning and the 8th inning. In the top of the 2nd, Bo Taylor singles on a line drive to center fielder Gerard Dyson, and Fremio Reyes scores. Tyler Naquin to 3rd, and the Tribe was up 1-0. The top of the 8th, Pirates challenged a force play call on the field was upheld. Bo Taylor reaches on a fielder's choice, fielded by first baseman Josh Bell. Fremio Reyes scores on a fielder's choice. Tyler Naquin to 3rd, Greg Allen to 2nd on a throwing error by Josh Bell. Tribe was up 2-0. And at the top of the 9th, Francisco Lindor flies out to right fielder Cole Tucker. Carlos Santana strikes out on swinging, and Fremio Reyes grounds out to third baseman J.T. Riddle, and actually to third baseman J.T. Riddle, and to first baseman Josh Bell, excuse me. And in the bottom of the 9th, Brian Reynolds replaced J.T. Riddle. He was a pinch runner for him, and he was called out on strikes, and that was the first out. Cole Tucker flies out to right fielder Tyler Naquin, and that was the 2nd out. And John Ryan Murphy, he was a pinch runner for Gerard Dyson, and he got called out on strikes. And the Tribe wins their 6th in a row, 2-0 over the Pittsburgh Pirates. Shane Bieber got the win. He goes to 5-0. Trevor Williams takes the loss. He falls to 1-4. And Brad Hand gets his 7th save of the season. Now we're going to go to the Major League scoreboard from last night's game. You already know the Indians beat the Pirates 2-0. The Tampa Bay Rays beat the New York Yankees 10-5 at Yankee Stadium last night. The Toronto Blue Jays and Philadelphia Phillies played a doubleheader last night at Salahan Field excuse me, in Buffalo, New York. The Blue Jays won the first one, 3-2, and they also won the second one 9-8 at Salahan Field in Buffalo. So the Blue Jays win the doubleheader. The Phillies end up losing a doubleheader. The Houston Astros beat the Colorado Rockies 10-8 at Coors Field in Denver, Colorado. The Chicago White Sox, shut out the Detroit Tigers 9-0 last night at Guaranteed Rate Field in Chicago. And the Tribe will have a rematch with the Detroit Tigers tonight at Progressive Field, and we'll preview that in just a moment. The New York Mets and the Miami Marlins were postponed due to the fact that 2 New York Mets were tested positive for COVID-19, and that was in Miami, so they have, I think, gone back to New York, I believe. And the Los Angeles Dodgers beat the Seattle Mariners 6-1 at T-Mobile Park in Seattle, Washington. And regarding the Mets-Marlins game, I think that'll be a made-up game, so I'll keep you updated on that. The Minnesota Twins, the Tribe is in a half game back of them. They beat the Milwaukee Brewers last night 7-1 at Target Field in Minneapolis, Minnesota. The Boston Red Sox really did a number on the Baltimore Orioles at Oriole Park last night, 7-1. So they evened up that series. The San Diego Padres beat the Texas Rangers by 1 at Petco Park, 8-7. The Cincinnati Reds beat the St. Louis Cardinals beat the Cincinnati Reds 5-4 at Busch Stadium in St. Louis. The Oakland Athletics beat the Arizona Diamondbacks 5-1 at Oakland Company Coliseum in Oakland, California. And the San Francisco Giants beat the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim 10-5 at Oriole Park last night. And those are the scores from last night's MLB scoreboard. We'll preview tonight's game between the Tribe and the Royals in just a moment. But right now, it is time to reveal the answer to today's Scott Sports 101 Major League Baseball trivia question. On July 4th, 1960, which Hall of Fame Yankee great hit a first-inning 3-run home run for the 300th in his career? For the 300th home run in his career. And if you said Mickey Mantle, you are correct. Mickey became the 18th player in history to hit 300 career home runs. The pitch was dished up, by Hal Woodschick of the Washington Senators. Mantle would go on to hit 536 home runs in his career. I will have another trivia question on my next podcast, which will be tomorrow when I preview Game 2 of the Tribe and Tigers 3-game series, because I will have a complete recap of tonight's game on my Tribe and my Tribe post-game show after the Tribe and Tigers have concluded. All right, now the Tribe is home and will take on the Detroit Tigers in a 3-game series beginning tonight at Progressive Field. The Tribe will try to extend their winning streak to 7 in a row. The Tribe is a game and a half game back of Minnesota in the AL Central. Adam Plutko on the hill for the Tribe tonight with a record of 1-1, and Michael Fulmer on the hill for the Tigers, and he will try to get his first win of the season. Now, the Tribe really needs to keep that momentum going. The offense needs to really keep stuffing it up. They got to keep their momentum going. They've got to keep making those plays, and they've really got to keep playing strong in these games and really keep the Tigers off base and not allow them to score or get on base. So we will see what happens when in this game tonight between the Tribe and Tigers. First pitch is at 7:10 p.m. on WKYC, Channel 3, and on Sports Time Ohio. And you can hear the game on the radio home of the Tribe, WTAM 1100, and on the sister station, 100.7 WMMS. Well, that's just about going to wrap it up for the Scott Sports 101 Tribe recap show from last night's game and Tribe pregame show preview of tonight's game between the Tribe and Tigers. And I will be back with a Tribe postgame show to recap tonight's game between the Tribe and Tigers once it has concluded. But until then, always remember, be a team player each and every day in every way possible. So long, everybody. 3, 2, 1, I'm done.